One of the biggest frustrations is trying to figure out what are you going to cook for dinner every evening, and what can you cook that's affordable, that is filling, and it just feels over the top good. I learned that you can use, I don't want to say cheap products, but for a person on a limited budget, you can make some of the greatest tasting food. It would just surprise you. Now, let me show you the ingredients I'm going to use, and then I'll tell you what I'm making. 1 pound of hamburger, just 1 pound. 1/2 large onion chopped up, or you could 1 medium onion. Now, you don't have to use this much onion, but I love onion. In here is 1 cup, it's half empty, 1 cup of sour cream. And this is a very important ingredient. It's Campbell's cream of mushroom with roasted garlic. Not cream of mushroom, but cream of mushroom with roasted garlic. This is very important. And as you can see, I got the generic brand of egg noodles. Along with a salad or just a vegetable, peas goes good as a side. This makes a fantastic dinner. So let's get started putting the hamburger on. Yeah, I got the pot hot, as you can tell. Never put hamburger in a pot that's cold. And I'm kind of pressing it down, here. So it's not in one big lump. Yeah, there we go. And while this is cooking, I'm putting the onions in here. Now, the amount of onions is optional. I wouldn't do more than this. Like I said, this is 1/2 of a very large onion or 1 medium onion. You don't have to have that much, or you don't even have to put onions in it at all if you don't like onions. But I love onions. Some people will actually put more garlic in there as well. That's your choice. So let's see if we can't get this going. Just keep pressing it in. And then I'm going to add some pepper. Just do this to taste. And a little salt. At the same time, I have a large pot of water getting it started to boil. So in a few moments, I can put my egg noodles in it. Let me tell you a story, a true story that happened to me back in 1977 as we're preparing that. I've learned to cook frugal. I've learned to cook dishes that are very tasty, that are for a person that's limited on funds for groceries. Back in 1977, it was Thanksgiving Day. It was our first Thanksgiving that we had moved up north. We had moved to Kentucky to pastor, or basically to help pioneer a church there. And we were struggling financially. In those days, we didn't have email. We did not have telephones that we could pick up and call unless it was long distance, and that cost a lot of money. It was Thanksgiving morning, and we did not have money for a turkey. And I woke up and I felt depressed because all of my family were gathering together. My cousins, my aunts and uncles, and my grandparents, my mom and dad, my sister. I'm stirring it up here so it gets thoroughly browned on each side, thoroughly cooked. You also find out this recipe doesn't take long to make either. You can make this recipe in 20 minutes. Very simple. It's beef stroganoff, by the way, if I didn't tell you. Yeah. Yeah. Poor man's beef stroganoff. Anyhow, it was Thanksgiving Day, and I felt myself very depressed. And I thought, well, one thing that we did over at my grandmother's house, we would watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and she had a colored television, which was a big deal for me because we didn't have that. And so we would get over there and I would turn on the parade, and it was just such a great day. But here I sat a young woman, very young. 1977, I was 20 years old, and I got married young, and I had a toddler. And I did not have a turkey, no pumpkin pie, no trimmings, none of that, and no family. And what was so sad is no one from the church invited us to their house for Thanksgiving. I believe in the spirit of hospitality. I truly do. And so I turned on the TV to kind of connect with them in Florida because I knew that the parade was on while my grandmother was in the kitchen cooking and the others were coming in. At my grandmother's house, there was always turkey and dressing. There was always, yes, always a ham. There was roast beef with potatoes and carrots. There was fried chicken. There was ham dumplings, chicken and dumplings. We had good collard greens and filled peas and you name it. It was on the table with wonderful cranberry sauce, apple pie, homemade coconut pie. Am I making you hungry yet? If not, if we had smell-o-vision, in a minute you would be real hungry. All right. Yeah, it's still sauteing. It's getting there. So I turned on the TV, and as soon as I turned on the TV to watch the parade, there was Johnny and June Cash, and they were talking about Thanksgiving Day and what they were going to eat after the parade. And depression hit me because I said, God, I'm in your service. I'm up here. I didn't want to leave Florida. I didn't want to leave family. I had no choice. God called us there. Had no friends yet. We had just moved 2 months before. No invitations. And depression came on me to the point that I was feeling ill. And right in the middle of that, the Spirit of the Lord touched my heart. And I said, this is Thanksgiving. I am to be thankful. So I started counting my blessings. I went into the kitchen to see what we had in the cupboards. And I had a thawed out chicken or fryer, we called them in those days. And I thought, I'm going to do something with this. And I rejoiced when I found a box of stovetop stuffing. I said, well, I'm going to roast this chicken like it's a turkey. And I'm going to take this stovetop stuffing and use it as if it's a stuffing. We didn't have any cranberry, mashed potatoes and gravy or pumpkin pie or anything like that. But I made that. I got in the shower. I fixed up. I gave my baby girl a bath, fixed her up. I got the nicest tablecloth that I had. I got candles out. I set the table fit for a king. And I roasted that chicken. And as it was roasting, and I'm basting the chicken like it's a turkey, I am just thanking God that we had food for our bellies and that we were going to have something to eat instead of complaining that it wasn't turkey. After I prepared the meal, we sat down at the table. I lit the candles. I put soft music in the background, and we sat there, husband and wife and baby, and started counting our blessings and saying what we were so grateful for. And then we ate. After the meal, I cleaned up. The good news is it didn't take long to clean up the dishes. We didn't have much to clean up, just a couple pots. And I washed the dishes, put the baby down for a nap. And then I sat down, put my feet up, watched the Cowboys and the Redskins, and later on that day made popcorn. And it turned out to be a beautiful day. And I learned then, no matter what our circumstances are, there's always something to be thankful for, and there's always a way to celebrate. That's exactly right. Always a way to celebrate. So here I am, the chicken, or not the chicken, I've not got chicken on my mind. The hamburger is almost there. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. I told you it wasn't going to take long. So here it is. Instead of steak and cubes, making beef stroganoff This is how you do it. Yeah, economically. This is just pure hamburger. All right, with onions. Like I said, you can add garlic if you choose. Now I'm going to take a cookie sheet where I have put paper towel. And the reason for it is that I am going to drain all the grease off, make it a little bit more healthy. There we go. I'm going to drain all of that grease. Put that back on. And while that's sitting there, I'm going to open the egg noodles. I want to use most of the bag. Don't need all of it actually, just a good bit of it. Maybe take the rest of the noodles and make a tuna casserole. Hey, that sounds good too, doesn't it? All right, now we're taking the hamburger, we're putting it back, and we're going to turn this on a lower temperature. I want you to try this, but make sure it's the right cream of mushroom, you know, the kind that I showed you right here. It has roasted garlic in it. That's what is important. So the next move is we are going to take put that in there. I'm just going to take a tad bit of water, not much. There we go. And stir all this together. Now at the same time, egg noodles are over there cooking. We're putting this on low. Like I said, some people like to add a clove of garlic in there. You do whatever it makes you happy. You're going to be surprised how good this tastes. I promise you. Now, in just a moment, we're going to add, after this sizzles for a couple minutes, we're going to add 1 cup of sour cream. Like I said, this is not full. This is about a cup left in there. It doesn't turn out good without the sour cream. It's not stroganoff without the sour cream. All right. Oh, that looks great. See there? This is how it looks. Can you see? Yeah, don't want to slosh it on the floor showing you. Now let that simmer while the egg noodles cook. I want to also let you know, friends, that I would love for you to subscribe to the channel. It would so help us out, and it costs you nothing. It really doesn't. All you got to do is hit that bell and hit like. And if you have a recipe that you would like to share, I'd love to see your recipe as well. Also, if you can, share this. Let people know that we're here. We really would appreciate it. Truly, truly. If you like this content, let me know. If you would like something else, let me know what you would like to see. Yeah. I'm just glad that we're together. I'm just thankful for that. Oh, this is looking good. Oh, my. I want to taste it, but I'm not going to do that. That's how you get fat. Yeah. Oh, it looks so good. Wow. Hey, by the way, also while I'm waiting for the egg noodles to get done, let me share with you something that's coming up real soon, and that is in August. I'm going to have a coaching day here in Grantsville. If you live anywhere in the tri-state area of West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland, I'm having a day of coaching for women in leadership, and it's so easy to be a part. If you want to come, you can register online at Father's House. Maddie, what is it, darling? Maddie'sHouse.info? What did I say? Did I say Maddie's House? See, I'm thinking of Maddie. She is the one that helps me with this video. It is Father's House.info. And see, I'm not good at multitasking. Watching this stroganoff here. blending it together. fathershouse.info, and it's on August the 9th. It begins in the morning, ends about 3 o'clock. You can get all the information you need online for that. And I would love to see you. Oh, yeah. We do that about once a year. We have a day of training just for women. And I'll tell you why more later, why God put that on my heart at another time. Yeah. All right, those egg noodles are not done yet. I should have put them on sooner. Let me check this out. Come on, egg noodles. Yeah. Oh, they're almost there. All right. This is where you get a facial, right? Where you pour it, let the steam come up in your face. That's a pitiful way to get a facial. Okay, now I'm going to turn this on low. That has about 1 minute left for those egg noodles. But would love to have you come be a part. I would really, really love to have you be a part. This stroganoff, I mean, this is something, it's an easy meal. Your family, more than likely, will love it. And it will be something that is an easy meal that you can add to, your list of things to cook for dinner. Because like I said earlier, it's hard to come up with something different all the time. So I'm pouring this through a strainer. Yeah, there I go. Open up the pores, Sharon. Put this in here. Oh, man. Does this ever look good? I know. Oh, we're going to have dinner tonight, honey. Now, if I was a chef, I would have parsley and I would sprinkle over the top. I would serve it up good. Unfortunately, I didn't think about that. So here it is. Beef stroganoff. Yeah. There's enough to feed a family, unless you have a bunch of hogs in your house, a family of 6. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that today. I love you. God loves you. He has a plan for your life. He's for you, not against you. In fact, he'll fight your battles for you if you'll put your trust in him. I love you. Have a Jesus-filled day. Once again, subscribe, like, let me hear from you.